Hi, I'm Milton Rendell. Welcome to Real News Friday. 1 week to Christmas, when old Santa tries to climb down your chimney and pinch your biscuits and your milk. But 1 week away. Now, the 1 week leading up to Christmas can be quite unpredictable for real estate. I've had years when I've been extremely busy, and other years very, very quiet. And same again between the Christmas and New Year period. We do normally have an influx of more people into the area, so we can get country people starting to look at property, but it can fluctuate a fair bit. I think this year we may see it being a little bit quiet, because I get the feeling that we've focused on family, because we will have people coming from the eastern states that we haven't seen for a long time, and understandably we'll be focused probably more on family. Now, Real Estate Plus, we will be open during the Christmas period, except obviously the public holidays, so we still can handle inquiry. We will have a skeleton staff available to ensure that our tenancies, if there is any issues, that we can deal with that and do back up for that. So just to let clients know that we're not shut down for that full period. I know a number of other divisions are, but our main core of our residential side is still open. Last week saw a decline in sales in West Australia, but it was coming down from a huge high, and the figure of 926 sales, not thousand, that'd be interesting, 926 sales was still pretty high, but it was down 13% on the previous week, as you would expect. So houses were down 8% in terms of volume of sales, units down 20 and land 27. But we are seeing pressure to prices, so there's no doubt about that, and I think we'll continue to see that. And I see we'll see small increments of prices increases. As mentioned last week, we will also see probably the same with rent, particularly coming into March. We should see some pressure to increase rents. The number of rental properties available now has increased out to 3,061. It's up 5%. Once again, around Christmas, we can quieten off a little bit. But what was interesting, I was watching something the other night which did catch my attention, talking about the Australian economy and how things have changed. And I think we've got to sort of look towards March and see what we can anticipate may or may not happen. The tourism industry in Australia, down in revenues about $52 billion. People weren't travelling interstate, etc. So money was circulating a different way, and we've seen quite a boom in the car industry, and it'll be interesting to see what happens to those guys when it comes to March. And probably, March, I think people start travelling more. This looks like it's going to be a bubble to New Zealand, etc. So we may see that 52 billion going in new directions coming into 2021. But overall, I think we're positive. But I think we've also got to be sensible about it and be sort of approached in a logical way. When people didn't have a lot of options, they driven them to do other things, e.g. buy new cars, and rentals may be part of that. I think our market won't soften as much, but I do think we will see possibly a small softening, when I use the word softening, probably just a small easing, probably in the rental market, probably around that March to June period. Although I still think rents will go up, and that's very overdue, that will still occur. But maybe some of the hustle and bustle that we've seen may soften during that period. Still think the market will be buoyant, don't get me wrong, but some of the crazy stuff that we've heard in the last 2 months, I think may disappear or soften. But overall, still seeing the market as being very good. Like I say, listening to different things about how different markets will change. Tourism will change definitely next year. There'll be other businesses will start to flourish again, hopefully, and that will probably be a stimulant for other things to happen. I think 2021 is going to be quite interesting and probably as unpredictable, but in a positive way, going forward. And I think many of us will be looking forward to the end of 2020. But all the best. If I don't speak to you before, all the best for Christmas to your family, and all the best for the New Year's, and enjoy the festive season, and hopefully we look forward to a fantastic 2021.